King news, my lovely, wonderful people. Not be small thing, no. Our senior man, Bode George, has questioned how Tinubu's ex-commissioner became INEC head of ICT. Do you know what that means? If Tinubu guy is heading ICT, could there be conflict of interest with regards to the election results that we called? Because Bode George is our elderly, father who has said if Tinubu is inaugurated, he will go on self-exile. And he's gone to do his own research and what have you, and found out that actually Tinubu, ex-commissioner, is the head of ICT at INEC office. So he's coming out now to ask Nigerians, how come, how did he get there? What went on? What were the things that happened? That all of a sudden Tinubu guy is heading that area. What happened? What were some of the things that we need to know as Nigerians? What are the things? So these are some of the questions being asked. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Bode George questions how Tinubu's ex-commissioner became INEC head of ICT. Chieftain of the People Democratic Party, Chief Bode George, has called for the immediate removal and probe of the Director of ICT of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Femi Odubisi, over the shady handling of the February 25th Presidential National Assembly election. George, a former Deputy National Chairman of the People Democratic Party, in a statement in Lagos on Sunday, said Odubisi, position as the head of INEC ICT department, was further turned due to his closeness to the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who was declared by INEC as the president-elect. The elder statesman also called on INEC chairman Professor Yakub Mahmood to explain to Nigeria how he became Odubisi, a former commissioner for science and technology in Lagos State and a Tinubu loyalist, found his way into INEC and then the head of ICT. The masquerade must be unveiled. This unholy alliance that has pushed our country towards this very unpredicted reality that we are within today must be unveiled. We have to thoroughly check and nip it at the ball, he said. I call on all security apparatus of the country to quickly wade into a matter by inviting Odubisi to explain whatever role he has played, as well as tell Nigerians how he got into INEC ICT, being a commissioner of Lagos State. We must get to the bottom of this very intriguing matter of national interest. No stone must be left on top. How much higher place should we go to ensure that the right things are done in this country? So this is what is happening. Bode George is asking a very serious question. How did we get here in the first place? How did we get here? How did we get here? Tinubu's loyalist is the head of is heading a particular INEC, agency. Is the head of ICT. How did he get there? Does this not refer to conflict of interest? Are there not things that we should all carefully, understand with reference to the position of things currently ongoing? So these are some of the questions every single person is asking. Okay, these are some of the questions. How did we get here? What are some of the do's and don'ts? What can we do? What are some of the things that are being, paraded? And what can we do differently? What can we do differently? So these are some of the issues now. The issue is that how did this guy get into INEC and became the head of ICT? Don't you find that, don't you find that shady? Don't you find it shady? So this is what is happening, and every single person is asking the same question. We need to get to the bottom of it. We need to understand exactly what is going on. The people who told us that they want to lead, are they really leading, with integrity, or they are just doing whatever they are doing for their own purpose, for themselves? So these are some of the issues really ongoing, and every single one of us must understand that indeed Nigeria needs to be freed from the shackles of those who wants to put her in perpetual backwardness. This nation must move forward. We must move forward as a nation and as a people. We cannot allow the same thing over and over again. We can't allow it. Every time and every time that we see things happening and we pretend and we turn a blind eye instead of speaking out, then there are issues. Then real issues begin to come up, and every single person begin to wonder what exactly is going on here. Nigerians, it's about time. It's about time we understand it. It's about time we get on and we get into what we need to be as a nation. Nobody should allow, people who are fraudulent, who have constantly and continuously put this nation in a devastating position to continue to lead. How did we get here? INEC chairman needs a lot of answering to do. But the truth of it is that when you circumvent the will of the people because you want to favor, if there is anything like that, you have not just done it to yourself. It's like a man. I once heard of a story of a man who did this money ritual thing, and what he did was that he went ahead and they told him that he was not meant to be rich. He was meant to be okay, but not as rich as he's wanting. The guy said, no, I must be rich. They said, okay, what we can do is that we can take from your generations yet unborn. He said it does not matter. That is fine with it. They can take from as many, they should take from, they should go ahead down his lineage and take from as many. And people were wondering, is this man okay? Do you know that what happened was that his children were born, grandchildren, and they suffer. Even person wey they do, imagine, those people that do helper in the market and help people to do whatever. They are supposed to pay them, for instance, let's say, for example, 50 naira. The person will give them 30 naira, say, manager, and not get change. And as soon as the person leave the place, you will see money in their bag. Do you understand? The suffering was that bad. Then they went to do some investigation and they found out that their forefathers have eaten the money of up to 10 generations. That's what you do when you do fraudulent things. Leave us a comment. God bless. Bye for now.